An alarming truth about your body you'll wish you knew sooner. Hey there, friends, buckle up because I'm about to hit you with a truth bomb that'll make your jaw drop. Yes, it's that serious. Did you know that as we age, the very first part of your body to wave the white flag isn't your arms, not your back, but your legs? That's right. Those trusty pillars that carry you through life start fading long before you even notice. And here's the kicker. When they weaken, it's not just about feeling a little sluggish or out of breath. No, it's way bigger than that. Imagine this, struggling to climb the stairs in your own home, fighting to get out of your favorite armchair, or, brace yourself, facing a fall that could flip your entire world upside down. Scary, right? I bet you're already picturing it, and trust me, it's a wake-up call none of us can ignore. But hold on, don't hit the panic button just yet, because I've got something incredible up my sleeve. Today I'm spilling the beans on 3 mind-blowing foods that can turn back the clock on your legs, keeping them strong, flexible, and ready to take on whatever life throws your way. And no, these aren't some exotic, wallet-draining ingredients you'll need to hunt down. They're simple, everyday foods you can grab right now and start using today. Stick with me because by the end of this, you'll be itching to try them out. And I promise, you'll feel a difference in just weeks. Oh, and here's a tease. The last one? It's a total game changer that'll not only save your legs, but supercharge your brain and heart too. Curious yet? Before we dive in, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a tip like this. Drop a comment below. Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Let's get this conversation going, because trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Ready? Let's jump in. 1. Fatty fish picture. This, you're strolling through a bustling fish market, the salty breeze tickling your nose. And there, gleaming under the lights, are the unsung heroes of your leg strength. Fatty fish. We're talking salmon, mackerel, sardines, the kind of catch that doesn't just taste good, but transforms your body from the inside out. Welcome to the first stop on our journey to unstoppable legs, where these slippery wonders take center stage. You might be thinking, fish? Really? How's that going to save my wobbly knees? Oh, just wait. This isn't some old fisherman's tale. These aquatic powerhouses are about to blow your mind with what they can do for your mobility, and trust me, you'll be hooked by the end of this. Let's dive right into why fatty fish are the ultimate muscle builders. First off, they're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, those magical healthy fats your body craves but can't whip up on its own. Think of omega-3s as the grease that keeps your muscle machine running smoothly. They swoop in to tackle inflammation, that sneaky culprit behind stiff joints and achy legs. Ever feel like your knees creak more than your grandma's rocking chair? That's inflammation talking, and omega-3s are here to shut it up. But it doesn't stop there. They also turbocharge muscle recovery. Whether you've been chasing the dog around the yard or just hauling groceries up the stairs, these fats help patch up those tiny muscle tears, making your legs tougher each time. Now let's talk protein, because fatty fish aren't messing around in that department either. Every bite of salmon or tuna delivers a hefty dose of high-quality protein, the building blocks your muscles need to stay firm and ready. Picture sitting down to a juicy grilled salmon fillet. One serving alone packs over 20 grams of protein. That's like handing your legs a VIP pass to the strength club. As we age, our bodies get stingy with muscle maintenance, but this protein powerhouse tells sarcopenia, the fancy word for age-related muscle loss, to take a hike. Starting in your 40s, you lose about 1% of muscle mass yearly, and by your 60s, it doubles. Your legs, the workhorses of your body, feel it first, carrying you up hills, lifting you from chairs, holding you steady. Fatty fish step in like a loyal crew, rebuilding what time tries to steal. But wait, there's more. Because these fish aren't just a one-trick pony. They're also brimming with vitamin D, a nutrient that's like sunshine in a bite. Vitamin D doesn't just cheer up your mood, it fortifies your bones and muscles, giving your legs a double dose of resilience. Weak bones plus weak muscles? That's a recipe for a fall you don't want to RSVP to. Studies show falls are the top cause of injury-related deaths for folks over 65, And I don't know about you, but I'd rather be dancing with my grandkids than recovering on a couch. A single serving of mackerel or sardines can deliver a serious chunk of your daily vitamin D, making sure your foundation stays rock solid. So how do you get these leg-saving champs into your life? It's easier than you think. No boat or fishing rod required. For dinner, toss a salmon fillet on the grill. Hit it with a squeeze of lemon and some fresh herbs. Boom, you've got a meal that's as delicious as it is powerful. Lunch, whip up a tuna salad, spread it on whole grain bread, and you're golden. Feeling snacky? Crack open a tin of sardines, pair them with crackers, and you've got a nutrient-packed bite that's surprisingly tasty. Don't sleep on canned options either. They're just as good as fresh, wallet-friendly, and ready when you are. Not a fish fan? No sweat. Flax seeds, chia seeds, or walnuts can sneak some omega-3s your way, or grab a fish oil supplement to keep the benefits flowing. Let's hit you with a jaw-dropping stat to seal the deal. Research shows older adults who regularly eat omega-3 rich foods lose muscle mass 20% slower than those who don't. 20%. That's the difference between climbing stairs with ease and clutching the railing for dear life. Imagine this. Every time you dig into a piece of salmon, you're not just eating, you're investing. You're banking strength, freedom, and the ability to keep living life on your terms. It's such a small move with such a massive payoff, and it's sitting right there on your plate. Now here's a little story to light a fire under you. Meet Tom, a 67-year-old retiree who used to shuffle around, dreading every step because his legs felt like lead. Stairs, forget it. They were his Everest. Then he started eating salmon twice a week. Nothing fancy, just baked with a little olive oil. 3 months later, Tom's back to walking the dog a mile a day and even tackled a flight of stairs without breaking a sweat. He swears it's the fish, and the science backs him up. Those omega-3s, protein, and vitamin D turned his legs from a liability into an asset. Could that be you? Are your legs begging for a boost like that? Here's where it gets wild. Fatty fish don't just stop at your legs. They're secretly working overtime on your brain and heart too. But I'll let that simmer for now because we've got more ground to cover. By adding these to your meals, you're not just fighting weakness. You're building a body that defies age. So next time you're at the store, grab some salmon or sardines and think of it as armor for your legs. You've got the power to change the game, and it starts with that first delicious bite. Ready to see what's next? Hang tight. This is just the beginning of your leg strength revolution. 2. Dairy hold the phone. Did you know that the secret to legs that stand tall and strong might already be chilling in your fridge? That's right. While fatty fish hooked us with their omega-3 magic in the first part of this leg-saving journey, now it's time to crack open the dairy aisle and unleash a whole new level of power. Milk, yogurt, cheese. These creamy classics aren't just for dunking cookies or topping tacos. They're your ticket to keeping your legs steady and your independence intact as the years roll by. You might be raising an eyebrow thinking, dairy? Isn't that just for kids? Oh, buckle up because I'm about to show you why these everyday staples are the unsung heroes your legs have been begging for. And there's a twist waiting that'll make you rethink that glass of milk. Let's start with the heavy hitter. Protein. Dairy is like the construction crew that rebuilds your muscles every single day. When you walk, climb stairs, or even just stand up, your leg muscles take a beating. Tiny tears form, and your body needs protein to patch them up stronger than before. But here's the catch. As we age, our muscles get pickier. They don't bounce back like they used to, thanks to that sneaky muscle thief, sarcopenia. Dairy swoops in with a protein punch that's hard to beat. A single glass of milk delivers about 8 grams of protein. Smooth, simple, and straight to the point. Then there's Greek yogurt, the rock star of the dairy world, packing a whopping 20 grams in one serving. That's like giving your legs a full-on renovation with every spoonful. But dairy's not done flexing yet. It's got calcium in its corner, and that's where things get really interesting. Calcium isn't just some boring mineral your mom nagged you about. It's the backbone of your bones, literally. Your legs don't just rely on muscles to keep you moving. They need a sturdy frame to hold it all together. As we hit our 40s and beyond, our bodies start slacking on calcium absorption. leaving bones brittle and prone to cracks. One bad step, and bam, suddenly you're sidelined. Dairy makes it effortless to fight back. A cup of yogurt or a slice of cheese can knock out a big chunk of your daily calcium needs, keeping your bones dense and your legs ready for action. Weak bones and weak muscles? That's a double whammy you don't want to mess with. Now let's paint a picture. Imagine sipping a cold glass of milk in the morning, whole, low fat, whatever you vibe with. That's 8 grams of protein and a solid dose of calcium hitting your system before you've even finished your coffee. Or picture this, a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of nuts. It's not just breakfast, it's a leg strength powerhouse disguised as a treat. For lunch, melt some cheddar over a salad, or pair it with whole grain crackers for a snack that's as tasty as it is toughening. Dairy's versatility is unreal. You can sneak it into every meal without breaking a sweat. And the payoff, legs that feel less like jelly and more like steel. Here's where it gets wild. Dairy doesn't just stop at muscles and bones. It's got a secret weapon called leucine. This little amino acid is like a turbo boost for muscle repair. Studies show leucine-rich foods, like dairy, kickstart protein synthesis, the process that rebuilds your muscles, way better than other sources. Greek yogurt and cheese are leucine goldmines, making them MVPs for keeping sarcopenia at bay. By your 60s, when muscle loss doubles, that extra edge could mean the difference between chasing your grandkids around the park and watching from the sidelines. Who knew that humble block of cheddar was packing such a punch? But what if dairy's not your thing? Maybe lactose sends your stomach into a tailspin, or you're just not into the creamy vibe. Don't worry, there's a workaround. Plant-based milks like almond or soy often come fortified with calcium and sometimes even protein, giving you a solid alternative. Fortified cereals, leafy greens, or a calcium supplement can step up too. The point is you've got options, but dairy's one-stop shop convenience is tough to beat. Take Robert, a 68-year-old who'd been hobbling around with creaky knees and fading energy. His doc told him to add dairy. Nothing fancy, just milk in the morning and yogurt at lunch. Months later, Robert's climbing stairs like it's no big deal and walking farther than he has in years. That's the kind of turnaround we're talking about. Let's drop a truth bomb. Science backs this up hard. Research shows older adults who get enough protein and calcium from dairy have better muscle retention, stronger bones, and fewer falls. One study even found that regular dairy eaters cut their fracture risk by a serious margin. Think of it as insurance for your freedom. Every sip of milk, every bite of cheese, it's like you're depositing strength into your leg bank. And the best part? It's so dang easy. You don't need a nutrition degree or a chef's hat, just a fridge and a little creativity. Now here's a curveball to keep you guessing. Dairy's benefits don't end with your legs. It's quietly boosting your energy and even your mood, thanks to nutrients like vitamin B12. But I won't spill all the beans yet. There's more to come that'll tie this all together. For now, picture yourself strutting up those stairs without a second thought, feeling steady and strong with every step. That's the dairy difference, and it's yours for the taking. So next time you pass the milk jug or yogurt tub, don't sleep on it. Your legs are counting on you. Ready for the next big reveal? Stick around because this ride's about to get even wilder. 3. Leafy greens. Ever wonder what's hiding in plain sight, masquerading as a humble salad while secretly holding the key to legs that refuse to quit? After swimming through the omega-3 wonders of fatty fish and sipping on the protein-packed power of dairy, we're stepping into the vibrant, crunchy world of leafy greens, spinach, kale, collards, arugula, the green gang that's about to steal the show. These aren't just sidekicks to your main dish. They're the stealthy superheroes your legs have been crying out for. You might scoff and say, greens? What's a pile of leaves going to do for me? Well, brace yourself because these unassuming veggies are packing a nutritional punch that'll leave you wide-eyed and ready to raid the produce aisle. Let's dig in. This is where the plot thickens and your legs get the last laugh. First up, let's talk about why leafy greens are the ultimate leg savers. They're bursting with a trio of heavy-hitting nutrients: vitamin K, magnesium, and potassium. Think of them as the dream team that keeps your legs firing on all cylinders. Vitamin K is the quiet MVP you've probably never heard of. It's like the glue that locks calcium into your bones. Remember how dairy loaded you up with calcium? Well, without enough vitamin K, that calcium might just float around, useless, instead of fortifying your skeleton. Studies show folks who get plenty of vitamin K are way less likely to snap a bone as they age, crucial when your legs are your ticket to freedom. 1 cup of spinach or kale can deliver over 100% of your daily vitamin K needs. That's not a garnish. That's a game changer. Next in line is magnesium, the unsung hero that keeps your muscles from staging a revolt. Ever jolted awake by a leg cramp that feels like a vice grip? That's your body screaming for magnesium. As we age, muscle cramps and stiffness creep in, especially in our legs, the workhorses that haul us through every step. Leafy greens are a magnesium goldmine, helping your muscles relax and stay nimble. A bowl of collards or a handful of arugula can knock out a big chunk of your daily magnesium, turning those midnight cramps into a distant memory. It's like giving your legs a spa day, every day, with zero effort. Then there's potassium, the secret weapon against muscle fatigue. Your legs don't just need strength, they need stamina. Potassium keeps your electrolytes in check, ensuring your muscles stay hydrated and energized. Without it, you're left with legs that feel like they're slogging through mud, sluggish, tired, weak. Ever notice how a long walk leaves you dragging? Low potassium might be the culprit. Leafy greens swoop in with a hefty dose. Half a cup of cooked spinach delivers over 400 milligrams, closing in on your daily goal. It's the fuel that keeps your legs humming, whether you're gardening, chasing the dog, or tackling a staircase like a boss. Now let's get practical. How do you make these greens work for you? The beauty is in their simplicity. Start your morning with a spinach-packed omelet, toss in a handful, and you've got a nutrient bomb before your coffee's even cold. Lunchtime? Whip up a kale salad with a zesty olive oil and lemon dressing, maybe a sprinkle of Parmesan for kick. It's crisp, satisfying, and secretly building your leg strength. For dinner, saute some collards with garlic and a pinch of salt. Suddenly, your side dish is the star of the plate. Feeling adventurous? Blend arugula into a smoothie with banana and almond milk. Smooth, refreshing, and a total leg booster. These greens bend to your will, fitting into any meal with zero fuss. But here's where it gets spicy. Leafy greens aren't just leg saviors. They're whole-body wizards. Beyond bones and muscles, they're quietly supercharging your heart, sharpening your brain, and even boosting digestion. That kale salad? It's not just keeping you upright, it's cutting your risk of heart trouble and keeping your mind razor sharp. Scientists found that folks who eat leafy greens regularly slash their odds of muscle weakness by 30% as they age. 30%! That's the gap between hobbling and strutting, all from a food you've probably walked past 100 times. It's almost too good to be true, but the proof's in the plate. Let's bring it to life with a story. Meet Linda, a 65-year-old who used to dread her wobbly legs and constant cramps. Stairs were a nightmare. Even standing too long left her shaky. Her therapist tossed out a wild idea. More greens. Linda rolled her eyes. Spinach saving her? Please. But she humored him, adding kale salads at lunch and spinach smoothies in the morning. Weeks later, she's stunned. Cramps gone, legs steadier, energy soaring. She's back to walking the block and even started yoga. Linda's a believer now, and her legs are living proof that these greens pack a punch you can't ignore. Could your legs use that kind of comeback? Here's the kicker. Leafy greens tie everything together. Fatty fish rebuilt your muscles, dairy fortified your bones, and now greens glue it all into a system that defies age. Vitamin K maximizes dairy's calcium, magnesium boosts fish's recovery power, and potassium keeps the whole engine running. It's a trifecta you didn't see coming, and it's sitting in your kitchen, waiting to work its magic. But wait, there's a twist. These greens might just be the cheapest, most underrated health hack on the planet. A bunch of spinach costs pennies compared to supplements or fancy diets, yet it delivers results that rival anything money can buy. So picture this. You're strolling through life, legs strong and steady, thanks to a handful of leaves you tossed into your day. That's not just strength, that's power, independence, and a middle finger to aging. Next time you're at the store, don't breeze past the greens. Grab them, cook them, love them. Your legs will thank you, and trust me, you'll feel it. We've covered the big three: fish, dairy, greens, but the real surprise is how they team up. Curious how it all clicks? Stay tuned, because the finale's about to drop a bombshell that'll tie this journey together in ways you won't believe. Unleash your strongest self. The final push for lifelong legs. All right, folks, we've just taken an epic ride through the trifecta of leg-saving greatness: fatty fish, dairy, and leafy greens. And if your mind isn't buzzing with excitement, I don't know what will light that spark. We kicked off with salmon and sardines, those omega-3 packed warriors that rebuild your muscles and keep inflammation at bay. Then we cracked open the dairy vault, unleashing protein and calcium to fortify your bones and power your steps. And just when you thought it couldn't get better, leafy greens swooped in with vitamin K, magnesium, and potassium, turning your legs into a force of nature. These aren't just foods, they're your ticket to a life where stairs don't scare you, falls don't haunt you, and freedom stays yours for the taking. The big takeaway? Your legs are your foundation, and with these simple powerhouse ingredients, you're not just surviving aging, you're defying it. Here's my 2 cents. This isn't about some far-off dream of staying active. It's about right now. Every bite of salmon, every sip of milk, every crunch of kale is a rebellion against weakness, a middle finger to sarcopenia, and a love letter to the you of tomorrow. I've seen it in people like Tom, Robert, and Linda, real folks who turn their creaky legs into unstoppable machines with these exact moves. And you? You're next. The beauty of it all is how easy it is. Nothing fancy, no excuses. These foods are sitting in your grocery store, begging to be your secret weapon. So, what's it gonna be? Will you let your legs fade, or will you fight for every step? I'm betting on the fighter in you, because trust me, the payoff is a life lived loud and strong. Now let's make this real. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because we're just getting started with tips to keep you thriving at any age. Drop a comment below. Which of these, fatty fish, dairy, or leafy greens, are you pumped to try first? Or maybe you've got a story of your own? I'm all ears, and your words might just spark someone else's journey. Share this with a friend who needs a nudge to stay strong, because together, we're building a crew that doesn't slow down. You've got the tools, the know-how, and the power. Go make those legs legendary. Until next time, keep moving, keep eating smart, and keep owning every moment. You're unstoppable, and I'm cheering you on.